Hello dear student, up to now I uploaded video lectures on the topic units and measurements. In this chapter already I uploaded one video lecture. Now I am going to start lecture number 2 on the topic derived physical quantities. In the last lecture I discussed up to fundamental physical quantities and fundamental units. Now I am going to discuss derived physical quantities and derived units. What is the definition of chapter name is units and measurements. Units and measurements. Derived physical quantities. The physical quantities which are depends upon other physical quantities. The physical quantities, observe carefully, derived means obtained, produced. The name itself, obtained. These physical quantities are produced from other physical quantities. That means the physical quantities which are depends upon other physical quantities are called derived physical quantities. Are called derived physical quantities. Derived physical quantities. Next, the units of derived physical quantities are called derived units. The units of derived physical quantities are called derived units. So I will discuss few examples of derived physical quantities and units. The units of derived physical quantities are called derived units. And one more point you can write. Derived units are independent upon derived units are dependent upon fundamental units. You can write this note point also. Derived units are dependent upon fundamental units. The physical quantities which are depends upon other physical quantities are called derived physical quantities. Derived units are depends upon fundamental units. Examples of derived physical quantities. First one, distance. So we can write velocity and force. Third one, momentum, work, power, etc. So these are all our derived physical quantities. Am I right? And sixth one, area, you can write. Seventh one, volume, etc. Fundamental physical quantities are only 7. Total 7 fundamental physical quantities. But derived physical quantities are millions of physical quantities. Except 7 fundamental physical quantities, remaining all physical quantities are called derived physical quantities. My dear students, except 7 fundamental physical quantities, remaining all physical quantities are called derived physical quantities. You know all 7 fundamental physical quantities: length, mass, time, temperature, amount of substance, intensity of luminous and electric current. These 7 are fundamental physical quantities. Except these 7 fundamental physical quantities, remaining all physical quantities are called derived physical quantities. So derived physical quantities are several examples are there. Volume, and you can write anything, stress or strain. So if you write any physical quantity, that is an example for derived physical quantities. For example, why these are derived physical quantities, I will discuss with the help of one example. For example, area, you consider. Area formula, length into breadth. Am I right? Generally, area formula is length into breadth. Length is measured in meter. Breadth is measured in meter. Am I right? So this meter is fundamental unit or not? Meter is fundamental unit. Am I right? That means this area, meter into meter. So what is the unit of area? Length is measured in meters, breadth is measured in meters. That means meter square. Am I right? Meter square is the unit of area. Meter square is the unit of area. Whenever physical quantity area is given, we should consider unit is meter square. This meter square is depends upon fundamental unit meter. Am I right? That's why this area is a derived physical quantity and meter square is a derived unit. Have you got my point? Area unit is we got meter square. This meter square depends upon fundamental unit meter. That's why this meter square is a derived unit and this area is a derived physical quantity. Next, if you consider anyone, velocity, otherwise if you consider velocity, velocity means velocity is nothing but displacement by time. Displacement by time. What is the formula of velocity? Velocity is equal to displacement by time. Displacement is measured in meters. Time is measured in seconds. This meter is fundamental unit. Second is fundamental unit. Am I right? Meter is fundamental unit. Second is fundamental unit. That means velocity unit is meter per second. This unit is depends upon fundamental units meter and second. That's why velocity is a derived physical quantity and meter per second is a derived unit. You got my point? The physical quantities which are depends upon other physical quantities, those physical quantities are called derived physical quantities. The units which are depends upon fundamental units, those units are called derived units. Here meter per second is depends upon fundamental units meter and second. That's why meter per second is a derived unit. So like this we are explained each and every physical quantity units. Okay. So this is about derived physical quantities and examples of derived physical quantities. Now we will discuss few physical quantities. We'll discuss few physical quantities, units and formulas we'll discuss. next concept is dimensional analysis or formula. Dimensional formulae or analysis. This topic is a very important topic for the board as well as a NEET point of view. Dimensional analysis or formulae is very important topic. Dimensional analysis, nothing but, observe carefully. First of all, distance. What is the definition of distance? We will discuss few physical quantities and those dimensional formulas. Distance, the total path covered by a body. The total path covered by a body is called distance. The total path covered by body is called distance. Distance is always measured in positive. So distance is always measured in positive. This is very important point. What is meant by distance? The total path covered by a body is called distance. Distance is always measured in positive. Distance is an example for derived physical quantity. Distance is an example for derived physical quantity. And unit. What is SI unit? What is meant by SI unit? My internationally acceptable unit, acceptable system of units. International system of units is called SI units. SI unit of distance is meter. SI unit of distance is meter. How to write dimensional formula? Dimensional formula. Dimensional formula of distance. Dimensional formula of distance. Please observe carefully. Meter is indicated with M. Meter is indicated with L. kg is indicated with M. Second is indicated with T. Second is indicated with T. While applying dimensional formula, so these are the note points. Very important note point. If unit is meter, while you writing dimensional formula, so please memorize this. While writing dimensional formula, please memorize this. So please memorize these note points. Meter is indicated with L. Whenever meter is there, you can indicate it with L. kg is there, indicated with M. Second is there, indicated with T. For example, here distance unit is meter. Am I right? Meter. Meter is here distance unit is meter. Symbol is small m. Am I right? Symbol is a small m. Now how to write dimensional formula? M power 0, L power 1. Because meter is there, we can indicate it with the dimensional formula L. So here meter is only 1 meter is there, that's why L power 1 and T power 0. Because there is no second here. So there is no mass kgs, that's why M power 0, L power 1, T power 0. This is a dimensional formula of distance. Next physical quantity is speed. So next physical quantity is speed. physical quantity 2. Speed. The ratio between distance and time will give speed. The rate of distance. We can define speed like this also. Rate of distance is called speed. So keep it in mind, whenever rate is there, rate is nothing but, that means changes with respect to time. In formula, rate is there means, whenever in the formula rate is there, definitely it is changes with respect to time. It will change with respect to time. Rate of distance. Distance is changes with respect to time, then it will give speed. Or you got my point? If distance is changes with respect to time, it will give speed. Okay. So the rate of distance is called speed. Okay. So speed formula is speed is equal to distance by time. Whenever in the formula rate is there, you can consider in the formula by time. Distance is changes with respect to time is called speed. Is called speed. Okay, speed is nothing but distance by time formula. So whenever you know formula, if you know the formula, it is easy to write unit. It is easy to write unit. How to write unit here? SI unit of speed. SI unit of speed. What is SI unit of speed? Distance is measured in meter by time is measured in second. Meter per second is SI unit of speed. CGS unit of speed. CGS unit of speed. What is CGS unit? Distance is measured in CGS system, centimeter, by time is measured in second. In all systems, CGS system, MKS system, SI system, in all systems, time is measured always in seconds only. Okay. So in CGS system, speed unit is centimeter per second. In SI system, speed unit is meter per second. These are the units. Now we should write dimensional formula. Dimensional formula. Dimensional formula of speed. Dimensional formula of speed. How to write dimensional formula of speed? So you know already. While we writing dimensional formula, you must use these three parameters. Whenever meter is there, indicate with L. Kg is there, indicate with M. Second is there, indicated with T. Okay, while writing dimensional formula, you should use this note. Okay, so observe carefully. Meter is there. Meter is there. That's why we are indicated with L power 1. There is no kg term here. That's why M power 0. Okay, and by is there. By we can write. In denominator, second is there. Whenever second is there, actually meter is indicated with M, small m. So kilogram, kg only. Second is indicated with small s. Okay. Whenever small s is there, indicate with a t. Here in denominator, s is there. That's why indicate with a t. What is s power here? 1 only. That's why here also we can write 1. So now we can write this one as m power 0, l power 1, t power minus 1. If you close with these brackets, if you write in brackets, it will use dimensional formula. What is the dimensional formula of speed? M power 0, L power 1, T power minus 1. Because T power 1 is in denominator, that should written as T power minus 1. M power 0, L power 1, T power minus 1. So this is the dimensional formula of speed. Okay. So this is about this session. So in this session, mainly we discussed up to what is meant by derived physical quantity, what are the examples of derived physical quantity, and what is meant by derived units, what are the examples of derived units, how these are depends upon fundamental units, and dimensional formula, how to write a dimensional formula, how to write units for two physical quantities we discussed up to now. Distance we discussed, speed we discussed. In further lectures I am going to discuss few more physical quantities, dimensional formulas and units. I hope all of you understood this video. So while watching this video, if you will get any doubt, feel free to mention in comment box. Thank you so much. All the very best.